Hello guys. I did upload a video. Um Video's not all that, great, but I had an epiphany, and I just wanted to go ahead and put it out there. But again, hello everybody. I just want to let you know more about what the class is about, what the sessions is about. It's basically about each and one, teaching one. Just informing you guys about how to pass an exam, how to study, how to retain the study, how to stay focused, with books that you can use, thrift books, Amazon books, whatever you choose to. And again, taking your CPC, we want you to take current information around your job, around the park, take current information wherever you're going to study it. Because taking the test, may involve, codes changing, rules changing. So, just, stay alert, on stuff like that. In the classes, we will be using the books. I do need you to have your books open, in case you guys have some questions, or anything about some type of billing or, any type of coding or how to get started. Again, I did mention in the other video that we do have a class that starts from scratch, and it just kind of gives you what is billing and coding, what is what is the front end, what is the back end, what is the surgery sections, stuff like that that you need to retain while taking a test. I did want to bring up the fact that the AAPC book and also the AHEMA book for the ICD-10. The ICD-10 book, has changed, of course, tremendously from the old 9. But again, the AMA book, was wonderful. Seriously, no doubt. But the AAPC ICD-10 book, I would prefer you to use on your test. Yes, the illustrations are beautiful. The illustrations are, what you may need to go to when you're taking your test. And also, when you are taking your test, remember, don't put any stickies or anything like that in your book. You can write as much as you want in your book. The only thing is, don't overwrite. Don't get carried away, and then next thing you know, you can't find what you put in there. If you're putting in, something about integumentary that you may not, remember as far as width or, whatever, know where you put it at, because, you don't have that long for each question. That test is 5 hours and 40 minutes. You got about 2 minutes and 15 seconds for each question, so you can't be looking for where you put your note. Just, pay attention to where you put it so you can find it. Now, you can tab your book. We'll go through the tabbing. I'll put that on YouTube. Doesn't have to go in the class, because the classes, you can't really see what I'm doing. At some point, I'll do some kind of a live class so you guys can see, how we're going to tab the book or whatever, how we're going to tab the book. But basically, just, just pay attention to what's in the book. And a lot of times the questions, when they give you those multiple choice questions, stay on the topic. Stay on the topic. They're going to give you answers that are very similar to what the actual answer is. Stay on the topic. Okay. One of them is, meconium staining. Watch that newborn thing, because you got to read up on that. That's just a small example of how confusing, some of the questions are. They give you, a person who's an alcoholic, and they give you a newborn baby, but then they'll throw something at the end of that newborn baby answer, and then you go, oh, well, I don't know. No, the cue is newborn. Meconium staining is the first stool. So watch that. So, again, I did leave my email, phone number, that's, specifically for the class. I'll give you the password. There's a password to get in my class session, so you do need that to get in. But a lot of the material and stuff like that that's in there, you guys can have. Anybody who needs help with passing that exam, let me know. We're not going to be perfect. I'm not a superstar. I can't even, give you, A, B, C, D, E, F, G answers or anything like that, but I can put you in the right place. So, again, a lot of us, did not pass that test on the first try. Just, don't give up. If you're not in the medical type of field or coding field or billing, and you're not familiar at all with this type of field, Yeah, you're going to take you a minute. It's going to take you a minute. Some of you just want to rush. Oh, let me just do this book. Oh, I read the whole book. Now I'm ready. You're not really ready. When it start coming second nature to you, that's when you're ready. That's when you're ready. But again, like I said in the first video, if you want to just, you feel like you're going to take the test just because you want to see what's on it, you're going to be wasting about $400. But, that's up to you, but you got to get a good, steady regime. There's ways that you can just kind of sneak around and study while you at work. Bring your index cards with you. Make sure you have a book that's empty. You can write down what you need to write down. You just never know. Like I have epiphanies all the time. When I think of something, boom, I'll just do it. So, don't be like me, because I'm like totally too spontaneous. I might be in one state, next state, this state. Nobody knows where I'm at. But everything depends on, training and education. That's what you need. So, just listen to the YouTube channel. Take heed to what I'm telling you. There are other YouTube channels out there. Listen to them. Listen to them. There's some things that they go on and on. I'm not too keen on looking at the book and just reading to y'all what's in the book. I can't even do that. It's just if I'm studying it myself, then but I gotta try to make this in a way where that we all can just comprehend. This is real life stuff. I need you guys to retain, what you're doing. Tell me how you're studying. Tell me what you have. Where are you studying? You have a spot in the house? Where? In the basement, you have your little table. Get your little $15 table. Just set it up. Using your computer, your language and medicine book, whatever medical terminology book you have. It's going to help you. It's going to help you because when you are studying and reading your ICD-10 guidelines and you don't understand what some of that medical terminology is, you need to go ahead and type that in so you can understand what that is. Watch Botched or, Oz or, any of those TV shows, Forensic Files. I'm like a total Forensic Files fan. My cousin one time, she said, why are you watching those murderous things? It's so scary. I don't really watch it for that. I watch it for the forensics of it. How did he die? What happened to him? The the research of the body and things like that. Stuff like that is going to help you on a test. Stuff like that helps you in educating you on medical terminology and surgery. So, I tried to explain that to her. I think she got it, but a lot of stuff I do watch like that because I want to know how he died, how he get killed, how did they, do the forensic on him to see what happened. So, you just never know what's on TV that you can watch that can help you with your exam. A lot of people start out in billing and then make their way to coding. That's up to you. You could take billing to the next level too. There's certifications for that as well. But just focus on one or the other. And coding, you need a little bit of billing. There might be a little bit of billing on the coding exam, but it's not as invasive as, as the coding. Like I said on the first video, the open and close questions, I had a little trouble with them, so I knew I had to go back. I had to question my own self. Okay, Lisa, what's the problem here? You know it or you don't. So at that point, you want to change up what you want to do. Just change it up. Get your books, the books that you want to use to study with. I would suggest you get $2 books, $3 books from thrift books or whatever. That you want to just kind of get an insight on. Okay, what does this look like? Is this something that I really want to go into before you spend $100 on a book? Spend $3 on the old one and see if you can handle what's in there. If you can handle what's in there, then you can handle what's in the current books, because you're going to have to read that book from one end to the other end. I'm talking about the ICD-10 is massive. You're going to have to remember that stuff. No, you don't have to remember it word for word, but I would prefer that if I throw something out there, I want you to catch it. So, again, just, take your training to the next level and be prepared to just get you a format of how you're going to study. I don't care if you put something on your phone that you want to just look at it and, try to remember it, put it in your notes. I had an old iPhone with thousands of notes in it. And of course, I don't even know how to get them out of there because my phone is not working. But of course, I have the other app. I just go in there and get the notes. But just figure out a way that you can do it. I mean, there's people who start school over and over and over and over and over and just don't finish. And then they just keep doing it. Next year, you're 60 years old, you're still going to school for the same thing. No, I want to see you go to school for something else. Um, so, just be kind of precarious of the way that you are studying. You will pass the exam, and that's pretty much the glory that, we all want to see. All of us as educators, you want to see your students do well. But, everybody has a different way of learning. Some people are visual, some people, they need to be hands-on. So those are the things that we look out for. Those are things that we look out for. Um, any type of extra material that you need, you say, Miss Lambert, I can't get it. I need some kind of material to, help me with this. I'd shoot you a quiz out there, no problem, But again, if I shoot you a quiz out there and then you go looking in the book and you need to get the answers, that's not going to help. Because remember, you are your greatest teacher. So I could show you anything you want. We have master leaders like Martin Luther King. He was born that leader. You know what I'm saying? You have leaders that, people create them, into leaders. So, Malcolm X, they taught him how to be a leader. So, it's up to you. If I send you a test or I send you something and you come in and give me 105 and then I ask you another, don't do that. Don't do that. This is your chance to grow. Coding, you can do it at home. Coding, you can do it in any state you want. Coding, you can make your own rules in that. You make your own choices and who you want to work for. You want to do one specialty, you want to do more than one specialty. I will tell you this, the CPC does have the multiple specialties on it, so you're going to need to know the majority of them for your test. Yeah, you got to go through the whole book for that. If you want to take individual tests, you can. But, my suggestion is do the CPC. Go ahead and take the CPC and then, take all those little small ones. At the end, you have, educators who have thousands of certifications. Just go ahead and do that. That'll be fun. But again, I'm already 12 minutes into this video. I'm going to go ahead and close it out because I just want to kind of get started on something else. Oh, yeah. So don't forget to look up the book. The book is called Medical Billing and Coding Q&A. This is a book that I made just for study purposes. And there are questions in there, answers in there. Whatever may help you to pass your exam. Or I don't care what kind of exam you're taking. I don't care if you're still in school, any kind of study exam. Just pass it. But again, the book is for that purpose, to help you to pass your exam. The book is $20. And everything else comes with the book for free. If you're missing something, even if something's in there that you guys do not see in there, I'll shoot it out to you and let you know what it is and how we can accomplish it. There's one-on-one stuff about how you guys need to do interviews for billing positions and coding positions, what you need to stay focused on, eye contact and all that kind of stuff. You got to let the employer know that, you know what you're talking about. But that's going to come down the line. But those are things that's going to come with these sessions. They're going to come with the sessions. So again, this is not the same type of sessions that you might see on any of the courses or some of the YouTube things. And again, my sessions are for life. So when you take the classes, they're for life. You get lost, let me know what's going on. I don't want you to take the classes or take any type of test and next thing you're not doing it. You're home, you got the certificate and you're not doing anything. Or you start something and you get discouraged. No, motivation is the key. Transformation is what we do. So just let me know. I'm going to close this video out because I had to piggyback the other one. Yes, it was a hot mess, but I put it up anyway. There's no sugarcoating. I mean, we're talking about real life issues here. And the basics is get to studying down. Know how to do it. Don't take Saturday and Sunday and hit Lord and Taylor both days. Take 2 hours, write it down. You'll get it. I'm going to take this journey with you because the coding is to the next level. I'm telling you, this is the move and this is what we're going to do. I do have another video that I made in the car. My sister said the video was too, it was too real. And I just didn't put it on there, but I'm gonna pull some stuff from out of the video. I made a comment that coding is like pimping, and she got on me. I'm not supposed to say that, even though it was just a joke. It was just like you trying to get this money for this provider. So I got to change that up. But I don't know when I'm gonna make another one, but I'm gonna be working on that because I'm still working on a couple of things that I need to add into some more work that I'm doing. So good luck. If you don't pass the first time, don't worry about it. You'll get it again. You need sessions, you need classes, let me know. I will talk again on this channel. See you next session.